Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and happy new year to you and your family. Today we continue with our series on premarital counseling. Hey, my name is Shadi for those who are new here, and this is Honey Let's Talk, where we say when we talk we make it better. And our opportunity here with you today is just a great opportunity to just share with you what we think are the best principles for having a better relationship that will transition into a healthy marriage. If this is something that you're looking for or something that you're interested with, be sure to subscribe. But also I want you to do this, hit that like button so that we can reach more people like you. And today we are talking about God's design for marriage. What is God's design for marriage? When you are getting married, what are some of commitments that you're making, and what are some of the things that can give you the best chance of having the best marriage possible? Today I'm going to talk about 4 commitments that I feel in my heart are absolutely important for any and every relationship, especially those relationships that has a foundation of a Christian foundation. So therefore, 4 specific commitments. So the first commitment is what we call the commitment of receiving. In the book of Genesis, in the beginning, when the first marriage was designed by God, and before God gave Adam a wife, he gave him an opportunity to look for a suitable helper. And he went all around and he couldn't find someone who was actually suitable for him. And God came in and brought Eve, who Adam says this is the bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. And what that means is, this is it. This is exactly what I've been looking for. Even though the two of them sinned before God, I can assure you that this was the best and the perfect gift that came from God. When God gives you a gift, you have an option. You can either receive it or you can either reject it. And your option will determine how you'll go ahead in your next phase. If you say yes to the gift that God has given you, or if you believe today with no shadow of a doubt that the partner that you have is a gift from God, you are receiving with a confidence that God has given you the best and the perfect gift. Let me tell you about my story. Me and my wife believe that God brought us together for a specific reason, and because he knew that we will be the perfect match for each other. But is it that does that mean that we are perfect? We have our own faults, and a lot of things happen, and we are messed up. Even we have had fights and conflicts. But at the end of the day, we come back home and we believe that God has brought us together. And that is one thing that keeps us together, because we believe God saw that we fit for each other and brought us together. And when I received her as my wife, I received the gift, and I was receiving her not knowing everything about her. I didn't know. I can't tell you that I knew everything about my wife. There are a lot of things that now I'm trying to discover about her. And because I trust in God, and I trust that God gave me her as a gift, that every single day I know that if there are new things that I don't know about, God already knew about them. And when he was connecting us together, God knew that I have my own issues, she has her own issues, but when he put us together, that we can be able to advance his kingdom. So the first gift is the gift of receiving. And the gift of receiving is based on the integrity of God. If you believe that God is completely trustworthy, then you'll be able to accept the person that God has given you, even though they are not perfect. That is the first thing, and that is the first commitment. The second commitment is what we call the commitment of living. The scripture says that a man shall leave his home, a man shall leave his father and mother, and they will be united. He will be united with his wife. There is a commitment to leave the dependency of your parents and to leave the allegiances of your sisters and your brothers, so that you can have a deeper connection with your wife. A lot of things happen in marriage, and one of the things that you need to understand is this: that your wife or your husband should and must come first. First, even before your parents, first, even before your brothers and sisters, because that is a commitment that you made. You made a commitment to let go so that you can be joined together with your partner. So that is the second commitment, the commitment of living. The third commitment is what we call the commitment of cleaving. You cleave together. You live, then you cleave to each other. The goal is not just to live. The goal is to be able to live and be able to cleave to your partner so that you guys can work together. And remember, I've said this and I'll say it again. God does not put you together so that you can think the same. No, he's putting you together that you can think different, but also you can think together. The most important thing is not to think the same, but the most important thing is to think together. So as you come together, you're clinging to each other. You're consulting with each other. Before you do something, you're talking to your partner. You're making it a habit of bringing the two of you together to make the right choice for your marriage. Remember, as you consider seriously getting married, that it is the two of you coming together to build a home that will withstand any challenges, either internal or external challenges, that at the end of the day, you can go back home and say, we are sticking together because God brought us together, and God gave you to me as a gift, and I am celebrating this, and I'm living so that I can cleave. And the last commitment is a very important commitment, and this is a commitment for lifetime. It is what we call the commitment to oneness. Marriage is about 100% giving to your partner, not 50-50. It's about the two of you giving 100%. And I've said this and I'll say this again. This means even going beyond giving yourself, even if your partner is not giving back. Giving yourself 100%, because that is the commitment. The commitment is to give without expecting in return. If you are giving with the expectation, then you will be hurt. You will find yourself disappointed, because we are human beings. We are selfish. We have unrealistic expectation. We have expectation that no one can even meet because of our selfish nature. And if we focus our attention more on giving based on what we are receiving, then we'll have a very difficult marriage. I urge you, my friends, if you are married or you are considering to get married, it's a commitment of 100%. Divorce is the only commitment that you'll have that is 50-50, because these are two people going separate ways. But marriage is about the two of you giving 100%, coming together to be one. The goal, friends, is to build a marriage that is strong enough to withstand any internal or external challenges. And as you get into 2021, I want you to commit yourself to these 4 commitments. Otherwise, guys, this is super important. Let me know which commitment that you find hard to understand, or which commitment you want me to explain more, to explain in depth. Otherwise, guys, these are some of the ideas that we are giving you so that you can build a better and a stronger relationship. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.